Hello and welcome. This is Additional Mathematics from 4 textbook, Chapter 3, System of Equation Mastery Practice. Okay, so I am going to go through this, all the exercises in this chapter. My name is Terry. I hope my discussion will help you to solve the question from this textbook. Yeah. Okay, so let's start with the first question. Form system of linear equation in 3 variables for the following situation. Alright, so we don't have to solve the equation, we just have to form the equation. So here we have Abdullah, who buys a history book, 2 mathematics book, 3 science book. Then Chong buys 2 history, 3 mathematics, and 2 science. So we know that the number of textbook, maybe I should start by assigning a symbol, the number of history books. So let's just say history is X, right? Mathematics is Y. And science book is Z, right? So let's start with Abdullah. He bought 1 history, 2 mathematics, 3 science. So it's 1x, 2y, 3z equals 120, right? So this is the first equation. Okay, this is for Abdullah. You don't have to label Abdullah. Okay. Now Chong buys 2 history books, so it's 2x, 3 mathematics books, 3y. And 2 science book, 2z for 110 ringgit. Okay, and finally Kaladevi buys 1 history book, 1x, 4 mathematics book, 4y, 2 science book, and 2z equals 180. Okay, so I think this part here is fairly simple, right? Okay, so we're going to move on to the second part. Okay, now part B. There are a total of 30 coins, which consists of 10 cent, 20 cent, 50 cent coins in a box. The total value of the coin is 20 ringgit and 60 cent. Okay, now this question, I would say it has some problem in it. Okay, because if you look at the number of coins, we do not know how many coins we have, right? So for 10 cent coin, I'm just going to use the symbol cent. I call it X. Yeah, how many 10 cent coin? X. How many 20 cent coin Y? How many 50 cent coin say Z? So the first one is quite simple. Total 30 coins, right? Consists of 10, 20 and 50 cents. So we can say X 10 cent coin plus Y 20 cent coin plus Z 50 cent coin. The total value, total number of coins is 30, right? So this is alright. Okay, the next one, total value. Now, if you have 1 10 cent coin, that means the value that you have is 10 by 1. If you have 2 10 cent coin, okay, let me just write this for you, it'll be 10 by 2. If you have 3 10 cent coin, the value that you have is 30 cents, 10 by 3. If you have X 10 cent coin, then you'll be 10x, right? So, okay, I'm just going to rub this off. So you know, the value for 10 cent coin that we have depends on the number of 10 cent coin that we have. If we have X 10 cent coin, so total value is 10x. For 20 cent coin, I have Y of them, so the total value is 20y. For 50 cent coin, if you have Z of it, so it's 50z. Now your total value in cent, not in ringgit. In ringgit is 20 ringgit 60 cent. In cent is 2060. Alright, how about the third one? Now this is the weird one. Salma bought an ice cream using 2 50 cent and 3 20 cent. Okay, I want to ask you a question. 1 50 cent coin has a value of 50 cent. 2 50 cent coin is 50 times 2, which is 1 ringgit. And 3 20 cent, okay, so you times 3. How much is it? 160. Can you do anything with this? Is there a variable X and Y in it? No, right? If the question say the number of coins that he has left is certain amount, right? For example, after you use 2 20 cent coin, 2 50 cent coin and 3 20 cent coin, you're left with, let's say, whatever value or whatever amount, then maybe probably you can, right? But actually, even if that's the case, right? For example, like I say, initially you have how many? 30 coin. You minus 2 of this, 5 of this, so total 5. Total coins you have is 25. Initially, the total value is 2,600, right? So 20 ringgit 60 cent. You bought ice cream for 160. How much you have left? You will be 1900, 19 ringgit. But can we form an equation of this? We can't, right? Yeah, we still cannot. So this is a problem, right? So I think the question should supposed to say like the number of 20-cent coin that I have is 3 times more than 50-cent coin or something like that along that line, so you can actually form the third equation. So that's why I would say the third equation is a little bit off, right? There's no equation that we can use to form it, so you can check with your teacher in school. I think, yeah, there's no way you can form the third equation. I think there's an error in the question. Okay, all right, so let's move on to question number 2. Okay, so we have to solve it. Okay, so I'm going to solve part A over here on the left, part B on the right hand side. So let's call this equation 1, equation 2, equation number 3. If you want to solve for, let's say, I can see that the y here, they have the same coefficient, so it's easier to get rid of y, right? So we can have x and z left, right? The rest I don't want. I just want to get rid of y. I just want to have x and z. So I'll take equation 1 plus equation 2. So 2x minus z equals -7. That will be my first equation. Okay, call it equation number 4. At the same time, equation 2 and 3, I can either subtract, but I personally find addition is easier, so I take 1 plus 3. Yeah, 1 plus 3, when you plus together, what happened to your y? Your y cancel out, right? Because this is negative y, this is positive y. When you add them up, you cancel out. If you want to solve 2 and 3, then you have to minus, because they have the same sign. Same sign, minus, different sign with plus, right? Hope you're okay with that. So I'm going to take 1 plus 3, so I get 3x plus 2z plus -z is 1z. The result is going to be -3. Yeah, minus 3 plus -6 is -3. Yeah? So this is equation number 5. So the next thing is we just take equation 4 plus 5. Yeah, it's quite easy because minus z plus z is just 0. 2 plus 3 is just 5. Minus 7 minus 3 is -10. X is -2. Okay, so once you got this, we can sub inside, say equation 5. 3 times -2 plus z is -3. This is -6. And write extra step for you. You bring over my z is 3. Yeah, 6 minus 3 is 3. Then I just sub inside, say equation 1. My x is -2. My y is negative here. My y is an unknown. My z is 3. The result is 3. So 6 minus 2 is 4. Y is just 1. Okay, that's part A. We're done. Let's move on to part B. Okay, this is your equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. So I want to decide which one to get rid of. Now, one of the things that you can consider is the LCM. If you look at x, the LCM of 1, 2, 3 is 6. If you look at y, the LCM of 2, 3, 1 is also 6. Z, the LCM of 5, 2, and 1 is 10. So obviously, I wouldn't want to use z. Z has the highest LCM. We want to pick the lowest LCM. So now it's between getting rid of x or getting rid of y. So for me, somehow I noticed that because I like to use addition more than subtraction. Yeah. If you want to get rid of x, right, you need to subtract. If you want to get rid of y, you can plus or you can minus. So that's why in this case, I would rather get rid of y. So this y has a coefficient 1, this y has a coefficient 2, so it looks like I will take equation 3 times 2. Yeah, so I get the same coefficient as of y x as equation number 1. Yeah, equation 1 you have 2y, so I want to get 2y here, right? Okay, so I've got this equation now. So let's take equation 4 here minus equation 1. 6x minus 1x is 5x. 2y minus 2y is 0. Minus 2z minus 5z is minus 7z. Equation 6 minus 17, so it's 23. Equation number 5. All right, at the same time, I also want to make this the same. Yeah, it's easier to take equation 3 times 3 rather than trying to make equation 2 and 3 the same, like 2 times 3, 3 times 2, that would be harder. So I'm just going to take equation number 3 here, multiplied by 3, I'll get 9x plus 9y minus 9x plus 3y minus 3z, 3 times 3 is 9, equation number 6. Now then we did equation 2 plus equation 6. So when you add up 3x plus 11 plus 9x is 11x, minus 3y plus 3y is 0, 2y plus negative 3z is just negative z, result minus 7, equation number 7. Now this one looks like a lot of work, right? Yeah, because a lot of long with the equation. And notice that you can't solve this quite easily because the coefficient of x and z, they are different. But again, 5 and 11, the LCM is 55. 7 and 1, sorry, the LCM is 7. So it's actually easier to get rid of z. Now again, if you want to use substitution, go ahead, but I personally like elimination, so I always use elimination. So equation 7 times 7, so 11x times 7 is 77. This is 7z, 7 times 7, 49. There's a negative here, equation number 8. So now I want you to look at equation number 5, equation 8 now. So they have the same coefficient of z now, which is negative 7. I'm going to take equation 8 minus equation 5, 77 minus 5, which is 72, minus 7z plus minus 7z cancel out, minus 49 minus 23 is minus 72, x is negative 1. So here we sub inside, let's say equation number 7. I already know x is negative 1. I not find z now, so this is negative 11, bring over. Okay, do a bit slower, yeah, don't do too fast. Z bring over, negative 11 plus 7, negative 4. And if you want to find your y, you can sub inside any equation. I think equation number 3 is the easiest, yeah, because your y has the smallest coefficient, which is 1 y, yeah? Your z is negative 4. This will give us 3, all right? So this is minus 3 plus 4, which is plus 1. My y is just 2. So I got my x, I got my y, and my z. Okay, not too difficult, right? Okay, moving on. Okay, now this is another question. To find the answer is actually different from the question. Let me form the equation first, then I explain to you why the answer is different or answer is wrong. All right, the second angle of a triangle is 50 degrees less than 4 times the first angle. Okay, of course you have to think first angle is x, second angle I'm going to call it y, third angle I'm going to call it z. The second angle of a triangle is y, is less than, now okay, when I write equals, let's think equals first. Second angle of a triangle is equals 4 times the first angle. Okay, this is equal. But if it's less than, less is 50 degrees less than. So whatever I get for 4x, I must minus 50. Understand? For example, let's say the first angle is 20. 4 times of x is now 80. But y is smaller. How many smaller? 50 degrees smaller. So 4x minus 50 will be 80 minus 50, 30. You get the point? It's smaller, so you got to minus. Okay, so I hope you put the minus in the correct side. Yeah, because some people when put a y minus 50 equals to 4x. This is wrong. Alright, so this is my first equation. Second equation, the third angle z is 40 degrees less than the first angle. Okay, my first angle is x, 40 degrees less, so you must minus 40. Equation number 2. Okay, now we know, as we've done in the previous practice, right, total interior angle for a triangle x plus y plus z must equals to 180. Equation number 3. Right, so I think this question is quite easy for us to solve it. Forming it a bit tricky, but solving it is quite easy. We just sub 1 and 2 in 3. Straight away put, what's my y? 4x minus 50. What's my z? X minus 40. What's my total? 180. So when you add up, you should 6x minus 100, right? Wait, minus 90, sorry. Minus 90, yeah? Minus 50 minus 40 is minus 90. 180, 6x is 270, x equals to 45. Now you take this x value, you can just sub inside equation number 1, y is 4 times 45 minus 50. Now 45 times 4, is 180. 180 minus 50, 130. Then if you sub inside equation number 2, z is 45 minus 40, answer is 5. Okay, if we check the answer at the back in the textbook, they give us a different answer altogether. Yeah, I think the answer at the back, if I'm not mistaken, answer in textbook, they gave x equals to 15, y equals to 110, z equals to 55. Okay, but when I work backwards, I found that this answer is true if you use y equals to 4x plus 50, z equals to x plus 40, then it's true. So I guess they made a mistake. I don't know whether they made the writer of the book, textbook, wanted to make it a plus or instead of minus. So maybe they couldn't make up their mind. So and then they decided to use minus here, but didn't change the answer. Right? So that happens. Yeah, I write question, so I made mistake as well. Right? So it's okay. So just take note of the difference in the answer. If you try it out yourself and don't believe 100% what I say, you have to work it out yourself. Yeah, and compare your answer with my answer and also answer in the textbook. Okay. All right. So that is question number 3. Okay. Number 4. This is now the second part of this chapter. The first part is all about solving system of 3 variable linear equation. This is one linear, one unknown, but 2 variable x and y. All right. So the first thing is they say 5 and h is one of the solution for this simultaneous equation. Now we know that if 5 and h is a solution, we can just sub inside. Okay, however, before I do that, you need to know if I say a equals to b equals to c, right? We have to break it up into 3 possible equations. It's either a equals to b, b equals to c, or a equals to c. So you can say hx minus y equals to x plus y minus 1 as the first equation, and you can use either h x minus y equals to hx squared minus 11y squared as a second equation. Now you can also use the third one, x plus y minus 1 equals to hx squared minus 11y. You can do that. I just used this first and second. Okay, I just say again, I will use this and this and this and that, right? You can use these 2 as well, up to you. Okay, now the thing is to find h, right? To form the equation, we need to sub in 5 and h. So 5 and h, that means my x is now 5, my y is now h. So x is 5, y is h, result is 1. So if you multiply, so what we have here is a quadratic equation. This is 4 minus plus h, right? H squared minus 4h plus 4 equals 0. We can factorize them. H is just 2, right? So I've got the first part. So if I know h is 2, we can sub back 2x minus y equals to x plus y minus 1. 2x minus 2y equals x plus y minus 1. So okay, here who should I make as the subject? Actually both also can, right? So maybe I make x as a subject, I bring over, I get 3y minus 1. Okay, right, and call this equation 1. Now at the same time I know h is 2, so I'm going to sub inside the second equation here, right? 2x squared minus 11y squared, so 2x minus 2y equals to x squared minus 11y squared. Call this equation number 2. You found the value of h already, but you need to find the other solution. So to find the value of the other solution, we just sub equation 1 inside equation 2, right? So I will get 2, 3y minus 1 minus 2y equals to 2, 3y minus 1 square minus 11y square. Okay, let's expand this. 6y minus 2 minus 2y, right, equals 2. This will be 9y square minus 6y plus 1 minus 11y squared. You get better as you do more. You'll be able to actually calculate mentally faster. But if you find it's a bit hard to calculate mentally, like some of you can't do mental arithmetic so much, you want to use the calculator, go ahead. Okay, now 18 minus 11 is 7. This is 12y plus 2, right? So just transfer over. Okay, so when I transfer this over, 7y square, Okay, by the way, I write one more step for you. You bring this over, you get minus 16y. The minus 2 you bring over is going to be plus 4. You can double bracket. Factorize this as 7y, y2, 2, minus, minus. So y is 2 over 7, y is 2. Okay, so I got two answers. Which one should I take? Which one should I ignore? Now, the question really says that 5 and h is one of the solution. Now, we already know h is 2, right? That means 2, y equals 2 is already one of the solution. So we can't take y equals to 2. So the other solution should be y equals to 2 over 7. I repeat, h equals to 2 here. And this is your y. Your y is now 2 because your h is 2. So it's already one of the solution. So we have to take the second value of y, which is 2 over 7. And you want to take this and sub inside equation number 1 to find your x value. 2 over 7 minus 1, negative 1 over 7. Now, if you don't believe me, if you take 2 and put inside your first equation here, you should get 5, just 5, right? Which is already the solution, for the first solution, right? So that's why we ignore y equals to 2, because y equals to 2 will yield x equals to 5, which is already given in the original equation here. Okay, so that is the answer. The other solution will be y equals to 2 over 7 and x equals to negative 1 over 7. All right, okay, so next one, question number 5. Every month, right, Raju received a source of income from his fixed salary as a sales officer, house rental and online sales. His total monthly income is 20,000, right? 500 ringgit added to his monthly salary, it will be twice total income, rental, online sales, total money. Okay, so I think we just write down, okay, he has salary, X, rental, Y, and online sales. Very good. This guy has multiple sources of income. Yeah. So now his total salary, so total means X plus Y plus Z must equals to 20,000. All right. If 500 is added to his monthly salary, his salary is X, right? Plus 500. This will be twice the total from his rental and his online sales. So twice of Y plus Z. Okay, so this one is up to you how you want to simplify this. Maybe I multiply the 2 inside first. I bring the 500 over. I make X as a subject. Okay, so guys, be very flexible in how to solve and form the equation. Okay, so I leave it to you. So I just feel that, oh, maybe I make X subject, it looks easier. If you want to rearrange in general form and then use elimination, please go ahead. Right? Okay, so the total monthly salary and online sales, that means salary is X, online sales is Z, is twice the house rental. House rental is Y. Again, I look at it, maybe should I make X the subject? I really make X subject there. Yeah, up to you, or just leave it lah. Equation number 3. Yeah, so be flexible, anything also can. So I sub 2 in 1 first to get rid of X, right? So when I sub 2 in 1, 2y plus 2z minus 500 plus y plus z equals 20,000. Okay, so 2y plus y is 3y, 2z plus z, this is 3z. 20,000 plus 500 is 20,500. I can't divide this. Okay, I will leave it as equation number 4. All right, then I can sub 2 in 3 as well. 2y plus 2z minus 500 plus z equals 2y. Oh, can cancel. I can cancel the 2y and 2y. Look at this, 2y, 2y. So, right. So I'm left with what? 3z equals to 500. This is something I don't like. Very ugly number. Yeah, 500 over 3. Oh my god, 500 over 3. If you use your calculator, 166 ringgit 67 cent. Goodness me, why did they pick this number? Right? Could have done better, right? Okay. Now next one. Let's find X. I got Y already. I need to find X. I need to find Z. So we have to take this number and maybe I sub inside equation number 3, because in my equation 3 I only have y and z. I only know z is 500 over 3. Now in this case I prefer to use this 500 over 3 rather than 166.67, because that will be a very ugly number, right? A lot of decimal in the process. I don't want to do that. So my equation, sorry, I said wrongly, not equation 3, equation 4. Yeah, I labeled wrong equation 4. Yeah, you look at equation 4 here, this will be 20,500, so we can cancel this. 3y is 500. If you bring over 20,000 minus 500 is just 20,000. Y is 20,000 divided by 3. Again, a very ugly number. Goodness me, 6666.67. Oh, looks like a devil's number, right? Right. If you want, you can use 66 or 67. Okay. All right. And lastly, I'm going to take this y and z. I'm going to sub inside, let's say, equation number 3, right? So yeah, x plus y, what's my plus z, what's a z? 500 over 3 equals 2 times of y, 20,000 over 3. Okay, so this will be what? Okay, 40,000. This is 40,000 minus 500 is 39,500 over 3. Use your calculator. Is 13,166 ringgit and 67 cents. Oh, this is so ugly. Yeah, I wouldn't use this number, right? But anyhow, ugliness is not a crime. So let's look at question number 6. Okay, so this is solving a simultaneous equation. Yeah, again, one unknown, one linear, one non-linear. Okay, Encik Abu plants vegetable in a block of land in the shape of a right angle triangle. So given that the longer side of the land is p meter, all right, the longer side. When they say right angle triangle, we know we're going to use Pythagoras theorem. This is p, longer side. The other two sides has a length of q and 2q minus 1. So q, 2q minus 1. All right, number 1, the fence is 40 meter. Okay, the fence is 40 meters. So I'm going to write p plus q plus 2q minus 1 equals to 40. P plus 3q minus 1 is 40. P is 41 minus 3q. This is my first equation. The second equation, obviously we have to use Pythagoras, so we take 2q minus 1 square plus q square equals to p square. Or maybe I write p square first, easier. This is 4q square, sounds like a bad word. 4q plus 1. This is another 4q, sorry, q square. 5q square minus 4q plus 1. There you go, equation number 2. So I'm going to sub 1 in 2. So this is 1 minus 3q square equals 5q square minus 4q plus 1. Okay, 41 square, big number, 41 square, 1681. This will be 2, 4, 6q and 9q square. This is 5q square minus 4q plus 1. Bring over. So 9 minus 5 is 4, 4q square. This is 2, 4, 6 minus 4. So it's a plus 4, 2, 4, 2. 1681 minus 1, 1680. Oh, this number is big. I can't divide by 4. I can only divide by 2 because 24 divided by 4 is 6. Then 2 divided by 4 is 0.5 there. So I don't want to divide by 4. I divide by 2. I get 1, 2, 1. This is 840. Okay, this one, if you can't factorize mentally, use a calculator or use quadratic formula. Now 840, I would use 16 and, okay, because you have to take 2 times 840, 1680, take these 2 times again, 1680, I would use 16 and 105 plus minus 16, yeah, plus 16, 105 plus 16 is 1 to 1, so this will be 8 to get 16, this will be 105, both must be negative, so Q is 105 over 2, Q is 8. Okay, can I take both answer? We're not sure. Now please don't think that we always have to take integer value. No, not necessarily, but we need to test out, because most of the time length you can't, when it comes to a question involving length, we know length cannot be negative, right? So we want to sub inside equation number 1. My P is 41 minus 3 times Q, 105 over 2. It can be 41 minus 3 times 8. So this use your calculator, I get negative 116.5. Oh, length can't be negative, so we ignore this. Yeah, so we know P is more than 0, so therefore P should be 17, Q should be 8. Okay, but we're not done yet. The question says find the length of each side of the length. So length of the length. So the length will be, okay, let's start with P. My P is 17, Q is 8. Now the third length you have to take 2Q minus 1. 2, 8 minus 1, which gives us 15. So the length will be, or should I write here, 7 meter, 8 meter, 15 meter. Okay, that's number 6. Yeah, I need to hurry up. Yeah, a few more to go. Quite a lot more to go. All right, so let's look at number 7. Okay, prove that a straight line passing through this point intersect the curve at point 2, 3. Does a straight line intersect the curve at any other point? Justify answer. Okay, here's the thing. You know, if you have a straight line that passes through 0, negative 3. This is, let's say, 0, negative 3. That means your y-intercept is negative 3. The problem is, do you know what is the gradient of this straight line? Now, you've done this in your Form 3 maths, yeah? Form 3, Chapter 9, straight line, yeah? That y equals to mx plus c, but your c is negative 3, yeah? So I'm going to call this equation number 1. I call this equation number 2. I don't want to copy the question, so I just call that equation number 2. So we need to prove that it passes through this point, they intersect this point, yeah? Okay, before we what do you call that? Before we solve them simultaneously, because if you solve them simultaneously now, then you have an unknown m. We know if it passes through 2, 3, let's say 2, 3 is here, we can sub 2, 3 inside. Okay. In fact, I'm thinking no need to call this equation 1. Leave it first. Right? Sub 2, 3 inside. Your y is now 3. Your m is an unknown. X is 2. So 2m is 6. M is also 3. So my straight line is supposed to be 3x minus 3. Now we solve them simultaneously. Yeah. So okay, does a straight line intersect the curve at any other point? Yeah, we need to find out. So we take equation 1, we sub inside equation 2. Yeah, my equation is x squared plus y. Y is now 3x minus 3. Square it. You have to minus 27x plus 41 equals 0. Let us expand this. X squared, 9x squared, 9, 9, 27. Oh, sorry, this is not 27. This is 18. 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 3, 18. This is 29 squared, 9. This is 27x plus 41 equals 0. Yep. Now, just add them up. 1 plus 9 is 10. Minus 18 minus 27 minus 45. 9 plus 41 is 50. We can divide by 5. I get 2x squared. 9x plus 10. We can factorize this. So 2 times 10 is 20. To get 9, I should use 4 and 5. Okay, to get 4, I must have 2 here. To get 5, I must have 5 here. So both are negative. X is 5 over 2 or 2. Alright, but we know x cannot be 2. See, it already intercepts at point 2, 3. So we have to take x equals to 5 over 2. Right? So you just sub inside equation number 1. So your y is now 3. 5 over 2 minus 3. 15 over 2 minus 3 is 9 over 2. So what do you say? Yeah, does it intersect at that point? Yes. And the point or the coordinate is 5 over 2, 9 over 2. If they say justify this, your working is to justify this answer. Okay, this answer that is yes. Okay, so let's hurry up. Let's move on. Okay, don't have enough time. So, question number 8. A piece of wood measures ycm in length. Ycm in length, piece of wood. I would say a rectangular piece of wood. Okay, y width is 3x. A worker intends to cut the piece of wood into 2 smaller triangular pieces of wood. Okay, you're cutting exactly 2. So you have to cut in the middle. to get the triangle. Now if you cut this way, you don't get a triangle. I mean, you get one triangle, you get one trapezium, right? So yeah, it has to cut into, should I say, two identical, two congruent. Yeah, if they mention that, it will be even better, right? Okay, so there's no other way you can cut to two triangle, right? Yeah. Okay, with no leftover. All right, so perimeter each rectangle is 24. So now perimeter and the longer side of either length is x plus y. The longer side should be the diagonal, x plus y. So let's start with the perimeter. So for one rectangle, one triangle, sorry, is 3x plus x plus y plus y. I'm just adding the length of 1, 2, 3 together, and I let it be 24. So 4x plus 2y equals 24. I don't like this number. Divide by 2 to make it smaller. Make y as a subject. There you go. That's your first equation. So my second equation will be involving my area. Yeah. Do you have area? Oh no, you're supposed to find area. So we have to use Pythagoras. Yeah. If I use Pythagoras, it's going to look like this. Y square plus 3x bracket square. This length should be the same as x plus y square. So let us expand y square. Should I expand first or should I substitute first? Let me think. Perhaps it's actually easier to substitute first. Why? Again, I don't know whether you remember in my previous video. So if you expand this, you get x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. So how many times do I have to substitute? Twice. Okay, but I can cancel y squared. Actually this is also not too bad because we can cancel this too, right? Yeah, you know you can cancel this too. No, okay lah. Just get on with this, right? Just get on with this. I'll just expand using Pythagoras. So x squared, if I bring over, what do you get? This will be 8x squared minus 2xy equals 0. You can even make, okay, I'm thinking, yeah, I'll just leave this out, equals to 2xy. So my y times x equals to 4x squared. Yeah, in fact you can actually cancel the x. Okay, I know one of the answer x should be 0. Yeah, one answer x has to be 0 already. If you want to sub also can, don't sub also can, right? Actually, yeah. I think, yeah, as in if you bring this over 4x squared, just to show you, if you take out x, y minus this will be 4x equals 0. So your x is either 0 or your y equals to 4x. Yeah, all right. So but we know x can't be 0. So this solution is quite different from normally what you do, right? So we know x can't be 0, so y must equals to 4x, right? So that's your equation number 2. We just solve them simultaneously. Sub 1 in 2. 12 minus x equals to 4x. 5x is, wait, do I make a mistake here? Yeah, 5x, my x supposed to be 2. Wait, is there a problem here? This one 99182xy. So can I cancel? This one should be xy equals to, yep, we can take out your x, left it y equals to 4x. Oh, I think I made a mistake here. This is 12 minus 2x. Okay, sorry, I realized my mistake. This is 12 minus 2x, guys. Yeah, 12 minus 2x, no wonder, right? This one. So yep, you get the same solution, just I made a mistake here earlier in the first part here, right? So when I bring over 6x is 12, x is just 2. When I sub inside any equation, say equation 2, y is 4 times 2, which is 8. Yeah, okay, but we're not done yet. We're supposed to find area of the original piece of wood. Now we know the length supposed to be y, which is 8. The width supposed to be 3x, 3 times 2, which is 6. So your area is supposed to be 8 by 6, which is 48 square meter. All right, okay, I've got 3 more questions to go. So question number 9. Okay, the diagram on the right shows a plan of a rectangular room. The rectangular carpet to be placed with a distance 1 meter from the wall of the room. All right, and the area and the perimeter of the carpets are 8.75 and 12 meter respectively. Find the length and the width of the room. I think we just disregard the room first, because it's so much easier to just focus on the carpet, right? So the length of the carpet, let's call it x. The width of the carpet, let's call it y. The area is 8.75, so xy is 8.75. all right, so yeah, I'll leave it as equation 1. The second equation is a perimeter, that means 2x 2y add up is 12, x plus y is 6. Let's make y as a subject, sub 2 in 1, so x6 minus x is 8.75. now a bit ugly number because it involves decimal, doesn't matter. Let me bring over first, but you notice to get rid of this decimal, because I have the 0.75, I can just times 4x squared. This will be 24, and 8.75 times 4 is going to give us 35. Yeah, 35, right? Plus 35. Okay. Yeah, so from here, let's double bracket factorize. Okay, what is your factor here? To get 4 times 35 is 140. To get 24, I should use 14 and 10. To get 24, I must use 14 and 10. 14, this is 7, 5 and 10. This is 14, 10, both negative. X is 5 over 2 or 7 over 2. Okay, now that I got two answers for x, I need to have two answers for y. I sub inside equation number 2. My y is 6 minus 5 over 2, or 6 minus 7 over 2. Oh, this will be 7 over 2. This will be 5 over 2. So basically your x and y just can be backwards. So we know the length will be the longer one, 7 over 2, or you can say 3.5 meter, and the width of the carpet is 5 over 2 or 2.5 meter. But I still haven't answered the question. The question asks for the length and width of the room. So if it's 1 meter more, just add 2 meter. 1 meter more, just add 2 meter. So for the room, right, length of the room, just take 3.5 plus 2, 5.5 meter. Width of the room, just take 2.5 plus 2, 4.5 meter. All right. Okay, let's move on to question number 10. Okay, diagram shows a rectangular piece of cardboard PQRS. Okay, area 224. Semicircle STR was cut out from the cardboard. Get a perimeter, the remainder of the cardboard 72. Find the value of x and y. Okay, number one, they should say use pi equals 2207. Yeah. So normally, if you see this is in multiple of 7, so it has to be 2207, right? So area of the cardboard is PQRS. Yeah. Can we just take 28x times y equals to 224? Yeah, area of the cardboard, not area, remaining area. Yeah, area of the whole cardboard. 28x is the length, y is your width, times together equals 24. Can we divide by 8? Divide by 28. Yeah, divide 28. You can just use your calculator. 224 divide 28. Cannot 8, right? So xy equals 8. Okay, leave it first. Equation 1. My second equation is a perimeter of the remaining cardboard. So we are talking about this length plus these two length plus this length here, right? So now we know that length of circle is 2 pi r, but this is a half of it. So the length of this arc here, I should use half of 2 pi 2207. Your radius, if your diameter is 28, radius is 14x. Then you plus the length of this side is 28 also, 28x, and then the length of the other two sides is y each, so it's 2y. This length is 72. Okay, let's simplify this. Half and half I can cancel. Cut. 2. 22 times 2, 44x, right? Plus 28x plus 2y equals 72. 44 plus 28 is 72x. This is 2y equals 72. Divide by 2, 36x plus y equals 36. Y is 36 minus 36x. Equation number 2. So when I sub 2 in 1, my y is 36 minus 36x equals to 8. Just expand this, 36x minus 36x squared equals to 8. Bring over 36x plus 8 equals 0. The number is a bit big, so we should divide everything by 4. So we get 9, 9 and 2. Right. Can factorize. Can 9 times 2 is 18. Factor of 18 should be 6 and 3. To get 6 and 3 to get 6, I put 2. To get 3, I put 1. Both are negative. X is 1 over 3 or 2 over 3. Alright, so to find y, I just sub inside. Actually, equation 1 is easier. No? Yeah, equation 1 is actually easier. Because 1 over 3 y equals to 8. Y is 24. Right? And the second one, 2 over 3 y equals to 8. Y is 24 divided by 2. 12. So I've got 2x value, I've got 2y value. There you go. That's my answer for number 10. Okay, we've got one more to go. Number 11, last one. Alright, this is number 11. Mr. Chihong instructed the student of Form 4 Kembara to draw a rectangular mural, length 7x, rather similar to the question just now, and width of y meter on the wall of the canteen. So two different shapes to be drawn on the wall, shown in the diagram. AED is a semicircle, and area of the wall is 28, perimeter. Okay, area of the wall is 28. Perimeter ABCDE. Now ABCDE is this part, right? So this area is 20. The perimeter of this is 26. Okay, so again, it's quite similar to the question just now, right? Your area of the wall is 28. So if you take this length 7x, you times the length of the height of the wall, y, 7xy equals to 28. Oh, divide by 7, xy equals 4. Man, carbon copy of the question just now. And your perimeter will take half of length of this arc. This arc, circle is 2 pi r, half of it, so it's half of 2 pi 22 over 7. R will be, if this is 7x, I'll put 7 over 2x. Diameter is 7x, radius is 7 over 2x. You plus length of 7x plus the other two sides, 2y, area equals, the perimeter equals 26. Okay, I need to cancel these two. Let's simplify, okay? Cut, 11, cut, 1. So it's 11x, right? 11x plus 7x plus 2y equals 26. 18x plus 2y equals 26. 9x plus y equals 13. Make y as a subject. 13 minus 9x, equation number 2. So when you sub 2 in 1, your x 13 minus 9x equals to 4. 13x minus 9x squared equals to 4. Right? Rearrange 9x squared minus 13x plus 4 equals 0. You want a double bracket, right? Okay. So this is 9x, 9 times 4, 36. That was a factor. 36. I should use 9 and 4 minus, so x is 4 over 9, x equals to 1. You sub inside equation. Okay, I'm going to sub inside equation 1. I think equation 1 is easier. Sub in equation 1. 4 over 9 times y is 4. Y is just 9. 4 over 9 times y is 1. Y is 9 over 4. So we got two answers for x, two answers for y. But I've finished it. I want to find diameter and radius of the semicircle. Okay. So your diameter, for the first one, remember your diameter is 7x. So 7 times x, right? Okay. Now it can be 7 times 1. Your second x is 1. So this is 28 over 9 or just 7. as for your radius, take this divide by 2. Radius is diameter divided by 2. 28 divided by 2 is 14. So it's 14 over 9 or 7 over 2. Okay, put the unit. The unit is supposed to be meter, 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 meter. Okay, guys, that's the end of this discussion. So, but before we go, I just have I just have to tell you about, whoops, I think I messed up something. Okay, I just have to tell you a little bit about our, I think I messed up a bit. This is just the last one. Okay. Yep. I just have to tell you about what we have to offer, right? So I wonder whether, this is the, if you like what I've explained to you, if you feel that you can benefit from the video, this video, you can get more information or more learning videos together with our modules that I've written, right, of the last 20 years of teaching. We have all these things, you can see here, right, that was going to benefit you all. Okay, so you can contact us through our WhatsApp or phone number, or through our website. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned a lot from this discussion. All right, remember to subscribe and like video. Thank you. See you in the next video.